everybody. Hello, everybody. Ow! Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. It's Rachel. Thank you so much for following my channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah. It's gonna be Misty's birthday this week. I am throwing a Halloween birthday bash. It's just like stuff to look forward to, you know, like that and like the holidays. It's almost November. Yes, the pandemic, but like, where did the year go? Also, I'm so freaking pumped. Ariana Grande's single came out and I've been listening to it on repeat. She is phenomenal and her music is super catchy and relatable and I love it. Anyway, into the content of the video. I am doing this as a kind of updated get to know me kind of thing. Like the first one I did was, I think in January. Now that I have like almost 100 subscribers and it's almost the end of the year, I thought, why not do another get to know me thing, but like update it, you know? I'm going to look up some question. I probably should have asked people for a question. You know, people are unresponsive lately, so whatever. Where did you grow up? Virginia, Delaware for 2 years, then mostly Maryland for like middle high school. Where do you currently live? I'm currently in Colorado. No, you will not get my address. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend was a lovely gal named Emily. She lived right across the street from me. How tall are you? I am 5'4.5", so like basically 5'5". Dogs or cats? I like cats. I'm not like, I love dogs. They're best. They're so cute. I mean, it depends on the dog or cat. What year were you born? You don't need to know. Take a guess. What is your favorite drink? You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I'm not wearing perfume. What? You can't just say you're wearing perfume. These are the two scents that I have worn that I actually like. L'Occitane, it's like Terra something. It's like the earth of something. I don't know. It smells like gold, you know? That doesn't make any sense. My other one is Jazz Club Replica. I don't know what the brand is or what the name of the perfume is, but I got it at Sephora. What are your life goals? Bro, leave me alone. What sports do you play or have you played? Well, I played field hockey and lacrosse. I managed tennis my senior year for like a season, even though I didn't know what was going on half the time. I also did track and field for one winter, I think freshman year, and then I got my team disqualified one time and I was like, no. Have any books you read changed your life? I mean, The Giver was pretty memorable. I remember that one really standing out and it was my favorite book for a while. Also Fahrenheit 451, you know, just those books, you know, they make you read in school. They really do something to you. What is your favorite movie? La La Land. The music is so beautifully threaded. It just makes you emotional, you know, it makes me cry. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I really like Claudia Salewski because I think her life is very interesting and fascinating. I didn't start a YouTube channel because I was familiar with YouTube and like I know other YouTubers. I kind of like sorry, I just choked on my spit. I started the channel for myself and then I kind of got into YouTube. Do you speak any languages and how well? I learned French in middle school, kind of high school. High school kind of went downhill. I learned a little Greek when I went to Greece. That was just over a summer though, so like I learned a bunch. Then I like got to put it into practice for a month and then I kind of just went back to life as usual. If you don't speak the language all the time, it's gonna go out your head. Are you single or taken? I'm taken by myself. What is your idea of a dream date? My dream date involves coffee for sure. And I definitely don't want to go see a movie, although movie theaters are like dead now. I don't know, something where we can get to know each other that's like fun and lighthearted, but like we need to have a conversation. How long was your longest relationship? 1.5 years? What is your go-to fast food order? Tacos with beans. Or I get a Qdoba bowl. It's gonna be a bowl or something with like beans and rice in it, which I make at home anyway, so why am I going out to eat? I don't know. There's food in the fridge. Your most memorable childhood memory? I don't want to think about my childhood. What are your morning, evening routines? This is the one constant in my morning routine. My alarm goes off and I just lay there and I'm like, no! And then I spend like an hour on TikTok. What is your favorite Netflix show? I don't think I have a favorite Netflix show. I just like watching all the comedy specials. Show us your songs tab on Spotify. Do you know how many playlists I have on Spotify? I want you to take a guess. I want you to pause this and and take a guess real quick at how many playlists you think I have on Spotify. Okay, you got it? Do you want the answer now? Yeah? The answer is 113. Was that what you got? I really just have been playing positions on repeat. So again, it's just what I'm into, like the mood I'm feeling at that point in time. Describe your eye color. Dark chocolate. Describe your first crush. My first crush foreshadowed the men I would date. It was in Montessori preschool, and I had a crush on him. One day before recess, he pulled me aside. Everyone else left the room. I don't know how he got away with like pulling me aside when the teachers were like nowhere to be found. And he was like, Rachel, come here. And we sneaked into this other kid, DJ's cubby. I was just there as a witness. I don't know why he dragged me into this. I don't know what he had against me. He took out DJ's lunchbox, and inside his lunchbox was a note from his mom, like saying, I love you, honey, like have a great day, something like that. And he takes the napkin out, and we go out to the playground where everyone else is, apparently not noticing that we're just gone. And he puts it at the bottom of the slide on the ground, and I'm like, what is happening? And he goes to the top, slides down it. What were the dramatics for, Sean? And he slides down, and he stomps on it. And I'm like, what? What's your beef with DJ? Like, is there something going on I don't know about? And then DJ comes over, and he's like, who did this? And he picks up the napkin. And then Sean, like, points at me. And I'm like, no, I didn't, bro. You're tripping. DJ was about to fight me, like, I don't think it mattered that I was a girl. Like, he was gonna punch me in the face if the teachers hadn't come over and, like, sorted it out, I think. Either that or I blacked out and he definitely did punch me in the face. I'm not sure. My crush was on that kid who ended up stabbing me in the back. So it was all downhill from there. What theme parks have you been to? Too many. Who would you be in the Hunger Games? If I were in the Hunger Games, I would probably be in a friend group. I'm kind of like the friend, like the sidekick friend, you know? And then I would kind of like sneak off on my own and like be pretty sneaky and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't know why I'm thinking so much into this. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Mint chocolate chip. Have you ever failed at anything and what did you learn? I failed at many things and I've learned never to do them again because you're gonna fail. I'm totally kidding. Don't actually listen to that. Do you have any weird quirks? Probably. How would I know if they're weird quirks? I'm just being myself. Do you know your personality type? Ooh, yes I do. Because this guy was super into it on Hinge and he made me do it and I was like, okay. I'm ENFP. I guess I'm extroverted, intuitive, feeling, prospecting. I don't know, but it's ENFP. What are your favorite values in friends? This is a great question. My favorite values in my friends are people who are just there to listen. You don't know how much I appreciate a good listener because I feel like I'm a pretty great listener, but I also love to talk and it makes me feel better to get stuff off my chest, hence why I like making these videos. I just really value that in a friend, and my bestest friends are the ones who are amazing listeners. So shout out to you guys. Props to you. It's the best way to show someone that you care, truly. What social media are you addicted to? TikTok! TikTok on the clock, but the party don't stop. What is your star sign? Do you relate to it? Okay, I just learned that apparently back in the old days, which I don't know which days those were, they used to go by your rising sign. It's not like one person is just one thing, you know? I could go on a rant. Actually, I want to shout someone out. Her Instagram handle is The Astrology, and her name is Kira, and she just posted this like tarot birth chart thing. Do you see that? Basically, tarot cards and astrology are kind of intertwined and they go hand in hand. Astrology is meant to like teach you more about yourself and the person that you're becoming and look into your past and like see why you are the way you are kind of thing. So I did my own. You can kind of see it. So I lined mine up like according to my rising sign and I went in order of the signs, and then I put the cards that symbolize different planets in the houses where the planets actually are in my chart. Very cool. I ended up taking a bunch of notes on it. What time is your bedtime? Typically, I like to go to bed before midnight. What does the last text message you received say? Thumbs up. Have you ever written a blog post? What was it about? Yes, I did one time try to start a blog when I was first kind of diving into the whole like I have a sperm dad thing and I'll never know him, and it was very angsty. Do you save birthday cards and other greeting cards? I do for like a couple of weeks maybe tops, and then I trash them unless they're like super meaningful. What is the best Harry Potter movie? Basically my favorite is The Half-Blood Prince, but Prisoner of Azkaban is the most entertaining and like plot-wise, I like that one the best. But I also like Goblet of Fire, except it also kind of like scared me as a child, you know? What TV show are you currently watching? Currently rewatching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel because I need to laugh, and it's just like really reminding me what a strong, independent woman I am. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. It is so funny. When was the last time you told someone you loved them? Probably Misty earlier today. When was the last time you embarrassed yourself? I embarrass myself all the time. I can't pick one isolated incident. If you could live in a city or in the country, where where would you choose? I would choose a city because it's stimulating and there's always something to do, diversity, and there's always something different around every single corner. What would be the first thing you do after going home from work or school? First thing I do is wash my hands because coronavirus. And then I greet Missy and I kiss her and like hug her and greet her, and then I stuff my face with the snack food. What is on your bucket list? I had a dream the other night that I taught myself how to surf, and then I kind of drifted out to sea because I actually didn't really know how to surf. Horrific, but I would like to learn how to surf, or at least take a surfing lesson. I think that'd be really fun. So that was all the questions on this YouTube Get to Know Me tag. Maybe you learned some new things about me that you didn't know, or if you're new to my channel, I hope you learned about me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do that, but I'm not gonna pester you about it. So tune in next week for my next video. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great week.